All right, this video is titled "How Ishowspeed's Mom Almost Ended His Career," bro. It is really messed up how some people will stop other people from achieving some of the best things in life. You know, it's crazy. All for sake of pride or morals or whatever the fuck. You know, it's crazy to me. But you know, Ishowspeed, great person, love him, great streamer, inspiration for all. Let's get into the video.
Darren Watkins Jr., the boy who got kicked out at only 14 years old.
She told me to quit or I'm leaving. Like, you can't do this in my house. I'm out.
While crying.
I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I'm really sorry you couldn't celebrate how we usually do.
But continued to build an empire with now over 40 million subscribers. Even
40 million
for an hour.
40 million subscribers, bro.
Become one that nearly everyone recognizes. But it wasn't always this easy. Throughout Speed's journey, there was one major obstacle he had to face: his own mother. Darren Jason Watkins Jr. was born on January 21st, 2005.
January 21st, 2005. Bro, what makes it so much worse for me, Kai and Speed are like literally around my age. It's just crazy to me to see people around my age do shit that they do. I don't know, man. It's just like, bro, I wish that could be me, you know?
In Cincinnati, Ohio. From the very start, life at home wasn't exactly picture perfect. His parents split up when he was little, and it wasn't an easy separation. In fact, one account claims that his father even fought a custody battle and lost, which made it worse while he was already living in a rough neighborhood.
Up there, it was like I did kind of grow up like not in a not so well neighborhood, you know. So, you know, hey, that is how it is growing up in Ohio, you know, had a lot of fights, seen a lot of stuff, did a lot of stuff.
School wasn't easy either. Darren also wasn't the quiet kid in the back of class. He was the class clown who loved making people laugh.
Popular kid?
Well, I was really like I was just a troll, really a class clown troll. I used to dance like in the talent.
Fucking ad, can't you tell that we're going through serious moments right now and you're gonna fucking pull out? I want your bullshit ass house.
Outside the classroom, Darren put his energy into sports. He had serious athletic talent. In fact, he played on Purcell Marion High School's football and basketball teams during his freshman year. Fast enough to earn the nickname Speed, and confident enough to brag about it. At one point, he even claimed he was a 4 or 5-star football recruit. Whether or not that was true, there's no doubt he was competitive and loved to win.
See, look. See, people don't know, but I was always in sports my whole life.
Okay. But he had another passion: gaming.
My sophomore year of high school, I started doing YouTube. Then I dropped all of it. You know, I just didn't touch sports anymore. I was focused on YouTube.
Darren grew up playing video games whenever he could, from NBA, 2K to Fortnite. Remember Ninja, the guy from Fortnite? That was one of Speed's early inspirations. Like a lot of kids, he idolized big YouTubers and streamers. He later recalled going to his mom around 6th grade and telling her his dream: "Mom, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a streamer."
I grew up in like I said, I played games. So, you know, Ninja kind of like really opened up my eyes. Yo, I'm like, Mom, I was 12 years old. I'm like, Mom, I want to be a streamer. She's like, boy, And I told my mom at 12 years old, at 11 years old, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a streamer. Like, I genuinely wanted to be.
Despite all odds, Darren held on to that dream.
If YouTube does not work out for me, man, I'm gonna just go back to being a regular kid, bro. You feel me? You know, I didn't really have no goals, bro. I was just a regular kid with it, cause you know, I just got. As I said, I had no motivation to get back on it. Then, like the first week, I was averaging like 2 or 4 viewers, and I just kept going.
Bro, like legit though, that's how it is for me, bro. I'm not even trying to like glaze or try to say shit, bro. Like for real, I deadass did sports. I deadass like started doing that shit around the same time, and it's just like, bro. And it sucks because like at that time, when you tell your parents stuff like that, they don't want you to do that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not on the same level as like saying, hey, I want to do corn or I want to start OnlyFans. But it's still like around that same level, because if you don't get successful on YouTube, you don't really have anything to really like go back on. You don't have like a plan B. I think that's what their problem is. But it still is like just... It sucks having that, because your parents don't really care, you know. They make it think like it's not that big a deal to you, you know. But to you,
In
it's everything.
2016, at just 11 years old, Darren went ahead and created a YouTube channel. His first ever video was uploaded in December 2017, and by the next year, he tried his hand at live streaming. One of his first live streams in 2018 was him playing Fortnite to an audience of literally 1 or 2 viewers. But to
Hey, it be
Darren,
like
that
that.
single viewer meant the world until year 2020 came. That year changed everything.
But then 2020, that's the point of my career where that's pretty much where my life changed. I sparked that first stream up. I gained 2 viewers. I had that 1 viewer, and that viewer made me keep going. And each day and more. Week 2, I started averaging 4 viewers. Week 3, 8 viewers. Week 4, 20 viewers. So on and so on and so on.
He decided to give streaming 100% of his effort. As a 15-year-old sophomore, Darren made a bold decision to essentially give up on school and put everything into YouTube.
I kind of gave up on school.
Right.
I kind of gave up on school. I kind of gave up on everything that I had to my old life and just put everything onto my stream. I streamed every day. I didn't care about nothing.
Of course, this had consequences in real life. His grades slipped and his mother noticed. Imagine being a mom and suddenly your 15-year-old quits school to play and stream video games. You'd be concerned too. Darren's mom.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It don't like, and then on top of that, it don't sound right. You know what I'm saying? Kids, 100% stay in school. Don't just like start failing because you want to achieve something. But like at the same time, it's like you gotta do that if you want to get successful. You gotta wanna just stream all the time, make content all the time, and it takes away from a lot of things, you know. And it sucks for someone who wants to keep ties to people, who wants to keep doing things with other people, and you gotta focus. You gotta tee up, my nigga.
Understandably was not happy with his new all-streaming no-school lifestyle. As Speed's tiny channel slowly grew, a clip from one of his streams managed to land on World Star Hip Hop.
As I was streaming, there was a clip that kind of blown up. It was on Warstar. You remember Warstar, right? It didn't go viral. It had like maybe 30,000 viewers. So my dad showed my mom. So my dad.
Bro, that's not viral to you, bro. To me, if I got a video at 30 million views, oh my god.
Dad watches Warstar. My mom seen the video. She's like, "What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Why is everybody talking about you like online, blah, blah, blah?" Because it was like hate comments. So she kicked me out.
For context, at this time, Speed maybe had a couple thousand YouTube subscribers
I got kicked out of the house because of that, bro.
and was averaging 20 live viewers. So 30,000 people seeing a clip of him was huge.
He told my mother. Then I had to quit YouTube. Hey, look, at the time, I had 5,000 subs too. Like, man, I can't quit YouTube, bro. Like, my mama didn't want me to do YouTube no more because she seen the video and she over there. I'm telling her, cussing me out, bro, because she can't.
His mom confronted him. "What are you doing? Why is everybody talking about you online?" She was embarrassed. That World Star incident was the last straw. Speed's mom issued an ultimatum. "Quit streaming or get out." She told him he can't do this in my house. Try to put yourself in Darren's shoes. He's 14 or 15. He's finally found something he's passionate about and actually good.
Bro, I'm sorry. I don't care what the situation is or what it is, but as a parent, if you are telling your 15 to 14-year-old son that you could potentially be getting kicked out the house, you're just like that. You're an L human, bro. Like, that's like just hearing that makes me sad, bro. You know, I don't want to sit here and say I'm not emotional, like, but I don't really show it ever. And just hearing that shit is just like, cause imagine he did get kicked out and he did quit, or he did quit. Imagine that we wouldn't have the speed we have today, and it's just like, bro, that's a whole career path that could have been ended at 15. That's just so sad, and it sucks cause like as a parent, you're supposed to encourage your kid. Obviously, if they're doing something completely unethical and like crazy, if he was doing like drugs, gangs, had guns, shooting up schools and shit, then I'd be like, yeah, that's almost justified. But if he's just making content in his room and it's getting looked at, that's a good thing, you know? As long as he's alive, you're alive, your house is good, you're still paying bills, like, I feel like it should be fine, you know? Like, if my kid ever wanted to do content, I don't know, I wouldn't really have any limits aside from, burning the house down, bringing random niggas in my house, guns, drugs, shit like that, But if he's, just playing the game or some kind of crash out moment on stream, that's fine to me, I'm not gonna fucking, oh, get your ass out, you know what I'm saying? That, to me, that's just, you're not supposed to ever do that as a parent to me. You're not ever supposed to just kick your kid out at 15 years old. If he was 18, then I understand. But like, come on, bro. It's not Not okay.
And now his mom is demanding he throw it all away.
No, she told me to quit. Yeah. Or I'm leaving. Like, you can't do this in my house. So I'm like, I'm out. You know, like, I'm not about to stop. Like, I was already at like 20 viewers. I had like 1,000 subs, 2,000 subs.
Fortunately, if Darren hadn't chose that option, we wouldn't have Ishowspeed today.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
His mother's pressure stop him. The user wrote about Darren's situation. It will never make any sense how any parent can put down their child like that.
I'm saying, bro.
Glad he has his dad, who is supportive with what he does. I heard that his mom even kicked him out at the age of 14. That's why he had to live with his dad. After being
bro, you see what I'm saying? Even other people can understand it, though. That's just so sad.
out, Darren moved north to live with his dad in Michigan, Detroit. It was a drastic
Get out of there,
new
gang.
city, new household, and notably no strict mom watching over his shoulder. His dad gave him much more freedom.
Once I start something, I'm not stopping. So boom, she kicked me out. I moved to my dad in Detroit. I kept going. My dad didn't really care. My dad let me. Shout out to my dad.
Finally,
W dad, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. And it's not even just like the dads or anything. It's always someone who wants to stop you from doing something, bro.
he could stream as much and loudly as he wanted, but that freedom came at a cost. He was isolated from his old life.
Just a quick little story. So chat, my mom kicked me out the house when I was 14. My mom kicked me out of my house at 14. I moved in with my dad.
Bro.
I moved to Michigan. I was lonely. I was depressed. Nobody takes or called me. The people in these pictures didn't text or call me. I was just a lonely guy. I had no friends. Nobody texted or called me. Nobody.
Those were some of the darkest days of his young life. Still, he didn't give up. Over the weeks and months that followed, Darren's channel steadily grew. By early 2021, he was gaining a few hundred subscribers a week and had built a small but dedicated community.
Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away from me, get away.
But throughout his early success, again, his mother was not happy. She was adamant that he complete his education first.
Nigga, you kicked me out the house. You don't get a say.
Graduate, and Speed had to move back.
So I dropped out my sophomore year. I was failing all my grades my sophomore year. Then my mom was like, hell no. You know, she put a stop to it. She called my dad. Then I moved back in with my mom for my junior year. So I gained my credit for my sophomore year and my junior. Because my mom, she was on it. She put me in an online class. We tried this like a public school, but that didn't last a month. You know, I was already famous. Whatever. Right. I got into my online class. My mom locked me in because she wanted me to get my diploma. So she locked me back in. But, you know, I made my ways and I graduated.
Speed was now back again.
Nah, nigga, that's L, bro. You can't kick your son out and then want him to do something, bro. That's like I said, L human, bro. What type of shit? If you're gonna kick someone out the house, they don't have to listen to you no more. Especially like, come on, bro.
And at attending school.
I understand it's your mom, but come on, gang.
As he moved back to Cincinnati and back.
I'm not saying it because it's school. I'm saying it because like realistically, that's just fucked up. If someone kicks you out the house and they're still asking you to do shit, that's something else. But like obviously school, I feel like that is important. But come on.
Back in his mother's home, Speed found himself walking on eggshells once again. Around this time, he was also seeing rapid growth in his streaming career, with gaining almost 100,000 subscribers per day and hitting 1 million subscribers quickly. Yes, she was letting him stream again under her roof, but only on her terms. The rules are now stricter.
Look at this shit, bro. Like real shit, bro. Bro, I can't do fucking shit. What do you mean, be quiet? Be quiet. It's 8:23. 8:24 p.m. This the reason. Chat, if y'all wanted to start my streams early, it's because of her. Because she got a rule. Everybody need to be quiet at 11 o'clock p.m. Hey, y'all know what I'm doing? I start my stream up early, right? I start my stream up early, 8 o'clock, and she still got a problem.
So Speed would go live right after dinner around 8 p.m., hoping to get a few good hours of streaming in before the curfew. But even then, his mom sometimes got irritated. But things started to only get worse as he continued to hit his subscriber achievements, which are meant for celebration.
100K! 400K!
Because of Speed's energetic and optimistic personality, well, his mother was quite the opposite.
Well, my mama's so tired. We're in the stream right now, y'all. Just sub up, y'all. Come on, bro, because I'm tired of this shit, y'all. Chat. Shut the fuck up. Hey, man, I love y'all boys, man. I'm not about to let a fucking, you know what? 600K! Mom, come on. I don't give a fuck. Alright, okay, all right. I don't give a fuck. Alright. I'm gonna be on the recording. Damn. Money popping up and shit. Fucking embarrass your ass. This is embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. That was embarrassing. I don't even want to get hyped no more.
Imagine your own mother not even giving you a simple...
Bro, you see what I'm talking about, bro? You hit a huge milestone in your life and like they don't care. You know what I'm saying? I understand that's her house, that she got her rules, but like this nigga's doing way better than you in life. No diss to Speed's mom or anything like that. No diss to Speed either. But like, let's be honest, bro. If someone I knew was making it big and like I was cool with them, I'd say congratulations. I did it to people I barely spoke to in high school, bro. When niggas were graduating, I still sat there and said congratulations. I went to the so I knew some seniors after I graduated, and I said congratulations to them. You know, it wasn't no bitter shit. You know, it's just like, bro, that's fucked up.
Well, congratulations.
No congratulations, no hug, no I'm proud of you, son. None of that shit, bro. You know how much that shit means to people?
I can't. I'm sorry. All of y'all boys, y'all big 600K, man. I just can't, y'all.
Bro, hit 600K. I wish I could hit 600K, bro. I wish.
We gonna celebrate 600K another day, man. I just can't.
I apologize. We couldn't celebrate this special how we usually do, man.
Bro, look how wet his neck is. That's from crying. That ain't sweat. That's from crying,
I
bro.
really apologize to the bottom of my heart, man. I just got done. You feel me turning out, man. I really wish we could just celebrate our special how we usually do, man. I'm sorry, man, but it is
And it only went worse. A simple act like this can be really cruel to your own child.
I'm saying,
especially
bro.
when they're trying to help the family.
Mom, come here, Mom. Mom, come here. You gotta come here. You got to, man. 800K.
Boy, I'm doing a recording. Congratulations.
800K.
All right, congratulations.
What? Just a congratulations?
Imagine.
Bro, you see what I'm talking about? It's not that hard, bro. It's not that fucking hard.
Such a big milestone is only a dream for others. While she didn't care when her own child achieved it, it can be hard to modernize an old mindset of a parent.
It ain't even about that. It's just like, come on, like, it's not even about like new shit compared to old shit. Like, imagine he's becoming a professional fucking doctor. Would you be happy then? You know what I'm saying? He's probably making way more than that. It's insane, bro.
I'm really, you know what? I'm fucking tired of this shit. I can't.
She would even cut off his internet without asking.
Oh, nigga, nah. Nigga, nah. Hey, 1 million, is that 1 million? I think it's 1 million. Bro, you got money, gang. Go buy yourself a house, bro. Get the fuck out of there, gang. Cause that's bullshit.
You can imagine how frustrating this can get.
Mom, get out!
That's insane.
So now my mom wanna come off the internet now? My mom wanna come off the internet while I'm sitting here on YouTube doing what I love to do. Why you cut off the internet?
Cussing. You know what? I asked you to quit cussing,
So this can be a bit hypocritical as she cusses herself in front of her own child
Yeah.
and millions of people. At the end, your child learns from you and the surroundings. Damn, instead of celebrating with him, she just let his mood down, shaking my head. Being kicked out by your own parents is the worst feeling in the world. He's literally providing his family. His mom gotta be grateful. On a Mother's Day, Speed allegedly tried calling her mom to wish her a happy Mother's Day.
Hello? Yeah. I just wanted to say happy Mother's Day, Mom, and I love you so much.
The fact that his mom
That is the most insane fucking thing ever. Bro, I can't talk too much because I don't really do those type of holidays because I don't really care for them, you know? But like, if someone calls you and says Happy Mother's Day and you just fucking hang up, especially to your son, that just pissed me off, bro. That just pissed me off. And like, I don't do that. I don't say Happy Mother's Day to my mom. I don't do that. But like, just seeing that just pissed me off. That's insane.
didn't say
Bro.
I love you back and just hang up the phone.
I'm saying,
It's
bro.
crazy. His mom appeared on more.
Could have just said
occasions.
thanks.
Ah, bro, what is you doing? Dang, man! No, I'm talking about the game. Okay, hey, you good? Hey, chill.
Will you chill?
Stop!
I mean it. No, you stop. Cut it out.
Hey, Speed, you gotta move out, gang.
Okay.
Nah, just move out, bro. Hey, just move out, bro. Just move out, bro.
I didn't cuss. I didn't cuss.
Okay, be quiet.
Okay. No,
Bro, just move out, bro.
No, you shut the f up.
What?
From yelling at him to even mocking him.
Y'all know we gotta stream every Friday.
99 cents.
Friday, baby. Thank God it's Friday, baby. My mama don't love me, bro.
She don't.
Mama, you don't even love me, bro. My own fucking mama don't love me. My own fucking mama.
Till he finally decided to move out.
I've been living with my mother, you know what I'm saying, for a very long time. I will be officially, for the first time in my life, I'll be moving out of my mother.
GG's.
And I'll be living on my own. For the first time in my life.
Type shit.
So this for me, this is a very big thing for me, you know, because I've been living with my mother for a very, very, very long time. So
after years of streaming out of a cramped room under his mother's watch, he finally had the freedom to be as loud and wild as he wanted. But even before this point, Speed's YouTube channel was already exploding. He had rocketed from just 100,000 subscribers in April 2021 to over 1 million only 2 months later. That momentum never stopped as he aced towards 10 million. Even before he left home, he'd amassed a loyal fan base in the millions. But a turning point in Speed's journey came from a simple, almost random interaction. One that started with £1.79 and a kid named Bradley.
Bradley donated £1.79 through Super Chat. What soccer football team do you support?
Cristiano Ronaldo, Suey.
That tiny donation and these words opened a door for Speed, pulling him into a whole new world outside America. If you compare the audience between the FIFA World Cup and the Super Bowl, you'll get the idea. By simply being a fanboy of Ronaldo, he was pulling a whole new audience that loved his reactions. Speed playing soccer, his reactions and raw energy were now reaching far beyond YouTube, and his fan base was growing insanely fast.
Can't do that.
Freak out screams to dances to being a Ronaldo fan flooded TikTok and other platforms. He had become a mainstream.
Hey yo.
Even major celebrities were noticing and interacting. And before we knew it, he had met the man himself, Cristiano Ronaldo. And it did not stop here. Speed was already winning awards and hopping in the music game too, performing better than many artists with his hits, such as the World Cup song. Before going on to a tour around the world, visiting many continents and countries, and pulling a great amount of crowd and audience, while also breaking records such as 1 million live viewers in Indonesia. With now over 40 million subscribers on YouTube alone, it is clear Ishowspeed has become a major celebrity. His journey was not easy. Even though the kid who got kicked out at 14 now had everything.
Bro, this just shows that no matter what happens in your life, you can pull through, bro.
Loving his mother.
My first big purchase was mainly probably just buy my mom a house. Well, at first I didn't really have support, right? But my mom always supported me. You know, she just didn't understand it. Correct. You know, I really love my mom. You know, she even now to this day she still supports me. She still does her little mom talks. You know, I love the mom talks. Right. You know, of her yapping. My dad, you know, he just always supported. He just like my dad is just the guy like go, you know, do it. Do it. Go be happy. Yeah, exactly. So. I'm really glad that I still got them in my life.
Well, we can't deny that his mother was indeed very proud of her boy.
Hey, bro. I'll be real with y'all. That couldn't be me, bro. It couldn't be me. I'm sorry. My mom was doing that shit, and I was on here, you know, making hundreds, millions of views and making money, and she's over here coming in my room, yelling at me, coming over here, bullying, like, verbally attacking me, turning off the internet, you know, tell me to turn it off. I'd have been like, no, I'm not buying you a house. No, I'm not helping you with shit, you know, because that's like you were trying to stop me from making all this money, you know what I'm saying? So if I didn't continue to do what you was telling me not to do, you wouldn't be getting a house. You wouldn't be getting a car. You wouldn't be having all this goods. You know what I'm saying? It's shit like that. That's just like that just pisses me off, you know. And obviously, it's Speed's life. It's his mom, you know. They have their personal. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff they talk about off camera, off screen, you know. But for me, that was me in that position. Hell no. Another thing, though, I want to be on here. Streamer of the year. That's what I want to be on.
Ishowspeed.
Streamer of the year, baby. Look at this. Fake ass.
Man, oh man. Streamer of the year. That's a crazy one. But look, I'm gonna take my team, my cameraman, my mom, my dad.
Bro, I don't even know what the fuck I'd say,
countries
bro,
that
if
allow
I
me to,
ever got that
stream in
shit.
those places, you know, I want to thank everybody. You know, this award means a lot to me. You know, I really.
That's my son. Mom finally supporting his streaming career. Darren, being the humble person and the same kid, is now showing support for his brother. The support that he never had.
Yo, chat, everybody sub to him right now. He's really about to hit 100K. Let's go. I remember these days. I remember these days. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Bruh.
Let's go. Let's go.
Get it, man.
You hit 100,000 subs, bro. Oh my God, bro. I love you, man. Thank you for making this work.
Bruh.
Maybe this is what he also needed during his achievements and celebrations.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It means a lot to people, bruh. It means a lot, bruh. Bro, watching this video made me realize a lot, see a lot. But hey, everyone has a goal. God damn, I got stuck to the chair. Everyone got a goal in life. Everyone got something they want to do. But having someone, that one person, gonna be a ass, be a dick about it, and not support a nigga, help a nigga, you don't want those type of people, regardless of who it is. Obviously your parents, that's something you can't run away from. That's not something you can just get rid of. But at the same time, you just gotta set your plan, know what you're doing is right and gonna get you right, and you'll just be straight, bro. So yeah, this video almost got me to cry twice, but I'm gonna get up out of here. Hope you have a great day. Please like, comment, subscribe. Other than that, I'm gonna get up out of here. Peace.